Karina. So Christmas just around the corner. So I didn't want to sit there for the whole thing trying to figure out the chords for it because I couldn't really hear it properly. But yeah, so I have it up here now. I have my headphones on just so I can kind of play along with it. Um, but I'll just have a show you a quick look at what chords are involved in it first, right? So we know the ones already. We've got intro is B minor, and then no, it's C, D. So G, B minor, C, D. It's written down there anyway. And remember, and the numbers of beats that the chord lasts are written under it. So in the intro, they last for four each, but then when he actually starts singing, it's only two beats each. Okay, so we've got G, B minor, C, and D. And then after the line, you feel it in the air. The singers come in with the kind of oohs, that bit. So you've got C, you feel it in the air. So D minor there, okay? Then he goes to a G. Better write all your letters to Santa. Okay, so better write all your letters to Santa. You've got a C major, and you can kind of hear the singers going, sing along with that note in the C. Then they go down a semitone. So that's the third. Anytime you've got a third of a chord going down of a major chord going down by a semitone, then that's turning it into a minor chord. So if you change it up to here, there's C major, there's C minor. And you can already do, if you can do B minor, you can do C minor. It's literally just the same thing up a fret. So better write all your letters to Santa. Then followed by an E minor. Shopping and rapping to do. Then I'll bet you'll never believe it is A major. So D, E minor, D. Okay. So again, that's so you know the ones we did already. So that's G, B minor, C, and D. So then you can feel it in the air. That bit, you've got one more of those. G, B minor, C, D. Feel it in the air. B minor, then D minor, then G. Better write all your. There's that C minor again. It's to Santa. Then C. There's shopping and wrapping to do. That's kind of how it goes. So C, C minor, and G. And then I bet you'll never believe it. That whole line there is A major, then D, E minor, D. Okay, so there's the chords. You kind of just write them down over the lyrics as well. So another thing as well was the that swung rhythm that's going on in this song. So remember, it's the difference between it is it's subtle. I know it's a very tricky little difference to kind of get a hold of, but again, just sort of ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum, as opposed to ba 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 ba. All right. So again, think of a horse galloping or something like that, and just sort of say it in your head. It's kind of easy to hear it in your head, but just kind of playing it and not slipping back into a straight rhythm. So that can happen too when you're kind of starting out in a straight rhythm, but then eventually you kind of drift back into or you start out in a swung rhythm, but then you kind of drift back into a straight rhythm. That can happen as well. So just so think of it just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, as opposed to up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So that'd be straight, obviously, but then the swung would be up, down, up, down. So kind of flick it up and straight back down. Okay, you stay down for a little while, but then once you come up, you go straight back down afterwards. Like that, okay? And so a couple of other little things we did there in the lesson was the C instead of going to D, another option is just to take the C without even barring it. Now that's not exactly a D chord, it's a variation, but it's a good substitute, and a nice colourful one. And then there was that other thing we did, going from G to C. So there's G, and there's C add 9. So it's not exactly C, it's slightly different, but basically the same thing. There's that swung rhythm again. All right, keep it up. See you next week.